This live. Felt guided to, along with the new Juno series, I've been guided to do readings. You know what? I forgot to get my microphone, so let me do that real quick. Let's see if anybody will pop or not. How's everybody doing after that full moon? Man, it was so intense for me. Very intense. I'm a South Node, so with it being in Cancer, those always kind of hit hard for me. Yeah. Hopefully everybody's gotten through it okay, and you were shown what you need to be shown, and transmuted what you need to transmute. So when it pops in. Excuse me. Got all the decks out. I got 7 different decks out, so I'm ready to go. Spirit, please protect this space. Bring in those who need to hear messages the most. Call guides and Archangel Michael for protection, and all the guides of those who will be tuning in. We bring forth the message that. Hello, welcome. Hi, V. Welcome to the live. Oh, I was just talking about the full moon. I'm a lot better now that we're just about over with it. Kind of on the tail end of it. But yeah, that was an intense one. I don't know how it felt to you, but hi Priya, welcome. To the live. I'm doing well, Priya. I was just saying the full moon was a doozy. Got through it, processed a lot, and we're good now. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, ask your question. There you go, V. Yeah. So it might have been hitting your sun, possibly. But yeah, I think it definitely does impact empaths a lot more, maybe than the average. It definitely affects everybody, but welcome in everybody else who's joined. Sure. So R, I'm guessing, is a person. Yeah, we can look at what R's current feelings are. Now, I do read normally quantumly, so I kind of read. I don't really necessarily do past, present, future unless I'm going to get it. Okay, just a heads up. But all right, I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot right now. I'm calling in R's, or R's and Priya's guides actually right now, and ask for highest good for whatever message that needs to come through for the highest good of both people concerned. And what are R's current feelings towards Priya? Oh, that was quick. All right, we got fulfillment of wishes and fertility. Yeah, so I feel like when they're around you, you bring them a sense of like abundance and happiness and like stability. There's a lot of green in this card, and I'm just kind of getting energy. Um, just feeling a lot of like Taurus energy and fixed stability type energy. Like her heart space is glowing, so they have a lot of love towards you. That's what's coming through. Even if they haven't voiced it or shown you, there's a lot of love towards you. I am getting that. All this water here too on both sides. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of loving energy towards you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, and with this yellow behind too, you help bring them a sense of confidence. And I'm also getting that they bring a sense of confidence to you as well. They help kind of empower you and encourage you. Okay, I'm going to go into this is the Angels and Abundance deck. I'm being guided to go to this and get a message from the angels. Okay, I will get UV next. Okay, we got block out distress. It says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are. You have the power to responsibly block them out. Yeah, I almost feel like that's a separate message from the question you asked. But your guides want you to know that maybe you've had too much like screen time and you're like a little frazzled. That is kind of the side of the age of Aquarius is like we can be too dependent on electronics and we're not grounded enough. And yeah, these cards also, that's kind of why I'm getting Taurus because okay, it is tied in because they're also wanting you to ground. So that's yeah, I'm hearing that big time. She needs to ground. She needs to ground. She needs to ground. So and yeah, maybe he has kind of been giving you signs, and maybe you've missed some of those just because you are so distracted, possibly. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. So I hope that helped. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clear these decks again. You're so welcome, Priya. Are you still with us, Fee? Are you still here, V? Okay. All right. So I'm calling in V's guides and also Mike's guides, and help me bring the messages that need to be heard for the highest good of both. Help them to come through and with clarity. All right. And your question was, what is this energy toward you? Okay. I'm actually going to use this Oceanic Tarot for you. What is Mike's energy toward you, please? Spirit. What's fitting? Okay, so we got Page of Cups, Imagination. Oh yeah, you think that's fitting? Yeah, we are, and of course Neptune's in the last bit of Pisces at the very tail end. It's getting ready to shift into Aries in April, and Venus is in Pisces right now, so a lot of Pisces energy. So that's why to bring this deck on board tonight. Yeah, Imagination, that's fitting. Right off the bat, I feel like there's this kind of childlike fantasy towards you. Oh, really? That's really synchronistic. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of this like childlike imagination and fantasy towards you and kind of thinking of a life together even, and yeah, just what could be all the different possibilities is what I think. Yeah, and the dolphins are very childlike and playful too. So I'm kind of just getting that he's very, not necessarily that he's immature, but that he's very in tune with his inner child, and he's not afraid to show it, and he likes to joke around with you and play with you and just maybe even tease you a little bit. But there's a lot of loving, very dreamy energy that I'm feeling towards you this time. Welcome, Beast. See if we can get any more clarity on that. Go back into the Psychic Tarot. Is there anything else that V needs to know about Mike and his energy towards her? Or that's interesting. We got Temptation. And I kind of read tarot differently. I don't necessarily like read all the traditional terminology and like meanings, but I'm pretty sure that this is traditionally the devil in the original tarot. But I'm kind of getting with this, like, don't rush too fast, like take your time. um I mean, I don't want to like try to tell you what to do, but I'm hearing like from your guides, like, don't rush and take your time, let this relationship like blossom and open up in the in a natural way, an organic way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like to be like sex. Like, obviously, you have free will, he has free will, so you do whatever you want. But I'm just kind of hearing like, let it just, like I said, blossom and open up organically. Like, don't rush into anything super serious really fast. Just kind of get to know each other first, and then like you'll know when it's the right time to be intimate. It's kind of what I'm hearing. So yeah, I hope that helps. Thanks for stopping by, V. I appreciate it. Good luck with you and Mike. Wish you all the best. Buttercup. Let's see here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do you have a question, Buttercup? I'd like to have some music going, but don't have a way to do it right now because I'm using my phone to record. So guess not meant to have any music right now. All right, what's next for me, my person, for the rest of January? Will we reconcile? Okay, let's see, Buttercup. Okay, I'm guided to, since you said that seems like there's some issues, I'm going to go into the Book of Shadows Tarot. I'm already feeling that you guys maybe are mirroring each other's shadow. That's kind of what I'm getting before we even get into any of the cards. So I ask for Buttercup's guides to come in now, and the person that she is referring to, let me bring forth the right messages that need to be heard for the highest good of both concerned. Are you still here, Buttercup? Okay. Is Buttercup and their person, are they mirroring each other's shadow right now? What's up? What's up with the energy, spirit? See, it did come up reverse, so let me see. I'm kind of getting a hermit energy with this. Yeah, it did come up reverse, which would kind of mean if it was upright, it's kind of like you need to be on your own, it's alone. But I'm feeling like spirit and your guides want you guys to work things out and try to figure out what the issue is. Yeah, I need some more information. All right. What is it that they need to address specifically, spirit? What shadow is coming up for the both of them that needs to be addressed, brought to light, integrated? Wow, temptation came up again. Yeah, and I'm kind of getting a different vibe from the last reading. This is more about, again, you got a shadow. It's kind of like stimulating you guys right now. Pass is already. Yeah, and this, I'm being drawn to the key, and that's like the symbol for Chiron. So like you guys might be really triggering each other's Chiron. It's like causing all these repressed, emotions and like shadow to come up, because it needs to come up to be integrated so you can become whole. And it sounds like yeah, I feel like I'm hearing that that's like a higher purpose for this relationship, is to help you guys integrate your Chirons. So if that's kind of what I'm getting. And if you don't know what Chiron is, it's like your deepest wound um, in this life, but it can also be from past lives that you've brought over. Just kind of depends on the individual, but it does transcend time. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like you guys are mirroring each other's Chirons right now. And excuse me, if you can figure out like what each of your Chirons placements are, and really face them head on and be really deep and real with yourselves, and then come back together and talk about whatever the issues are, I feel like you're going to see it connected to the Chiron issues, the Chironic issues. Yeah, so I hope that helps. Yeah, I feel like your guides are wanting you to research your Chiron. So maybe you've never heard of Chiron, your partner's never heard of Chiron, but it's time to do research on that. So that's what I'm going to leave you with in that reading. So really hope that helps. I know there wasn't a lot of details, but I feel like you got a little bit of guidance. Yeah, I can pull an angel card for you real quick. Hey, Nisi, yes, I will be with you in just a minute. You're next. All right, angels, what do we have for Buttercup? Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from, create this quiet time for yourself when you have more clarity about what to do next. So I feel like this is a correction. I feel like that first card I drew, it came out first, but I think they were wanting you guys to take time to be by yourselves and like research your Chiron and meditate on it, and then come back together, like I said, and talk, what's coming up between you guys. What are you guys mirroring to each other? So I feel like this is almost a correction card to that first card that I drew. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and I hope that helps, and I wish you all the best. I wish your partner all the best, all right? Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Okay, Nisi, what is your question? Welcome to anybody else that has joined. Are you still here, Nisi? Okay. Alrighty. We can see what is going on with your love life. Nisi. Yeah, I think we'll go back into Psychic Tarot. Alright, call in the guides of Nisi and help me to bring forth messages that needs to hear for their highest good and with clarity. What does Nisi's love life look like for the near future? I'm being guided to pull like 2 cards, a present card and a future card. That's what I'm being guided to do. So, card spirit. Please. Well, it doesn't want to come out. Okay. All right, future card. Oh, that is okay. No, this isn't card. This is the future card. All right, so present card is Authority. I'm just kind of this card. Maybe you've been feeling a little closed off to love, like been very guarded because of just past experiences and past hurts, and you've held your for a while, and right now you still have your guard up, but you're slowly starting to begin to open up to love. Let's see. Then your future card is Memories of Love. But what I'm kind of getting with this card with its hands are open, like you're now slowly opening your heart to a possibility for love and for a soulmate to come in. And you want some passion in your life with those candles that are lit, you know? um, yeah, so that's what I'm kind of getting. I'm gonna go into the Food Fortune Tarot, see if we can get any more clarity. Okay, we got the breaker, which is like guacamole in a bowl. Yeah, and so I'm kind of just getting with this card that your heart chakra, with all that green, is being healed at this time, and it's in preparation for a soulmate. In yeah, I'm hearing with your current timeline with 6 months. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, and I'm just hearing like you want to spice things up a little bit with this holiday. Usually in guacamole, you're ready for some spice in your life. That's kind of what I'm getting, but not just you know not just lust, but actually true love. Somebody who will love you, everything that you are and who you are, and you'll be able to do the same back to them. Very much a mutual, reciprocated love, unconditional love. Oh, I hope that brings some clarity. It helps. Appreciate you stopping by, and I wish you all the best. Oh, I'm so Nisi. I'm so glad. You're so welcome. Yep, you deserve love. And you do have to, you have to be open for risk. Take a risk and take a leap of faith, and that's also what I'm hearing from your guides too. And to use your intuition, you'll know when that right person, you'll know who and when that right person is, if that makes sense, when they come in. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, unfortunately, that is kind of it comes with the territory. You do have to take a risk to open up your heart, but with great risk can come great rewards. So leave the live open for a little bit longer. See anybody else. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Cashback Gamer. Yes, of course. We can bring some messages through from your sister. Thank you, Nisi. You too. Take care. All right, Shaman deck. right, I call in Cashback Gamer, the first guides and the guides of their sister, and just I call in their sister to come through, and just whatever messages need to be heard and anything that needs to be clarified, please, for the highest good of Cashback Gamer, allow those to come through and help me to really bring clarity to those messages. All right, so you got the rainbow and thunder cards, and I just kind of immediately with the rainbow card, I just kind of felt like, she's the rainbow bridge and she is in heaven. She's back and back to source. She's back home, whatever you believe. She's back home and safe and at peace. She wants you to be rest assured and know that. She doesn't want you to worry. She had no issues crossing over, and I'm kind of getting like that. Sister had like she was a little bit of a jokester, and so I kind of just feel like she wanted to say that as soon as she crossed in, almost as if there was a crack of thunder, like she made herself known that she was back, if that makes sense. So I'm getting the energy that she was a prankster or jokester, and um, but ultimately she just wants you to know that she's at peace and she's no longer suffering, feeling like she had a lot of suffering when she was incarnated, whether that was physical or emotional. And rainbow just symbolizes the 13th sign of Fucus for me, and symbolizes source and just basically going back through. So Pisces would be like end, a natural ending, or a natural kind of like you've lived your life, and um, it's more of like an older person that's passing, but um, I'm kind of more getting that it was more of an eighth house type death, because I knew that she was sick. Yeah, so you had some preparation, um, but basically, and a long story, just to simplify it, in terms of astrology, when you pass away at a young age, I kind of see it as that eighth house type death, and you immediately go into a fucus and you immediately cross that rainbow bridge and portal back to source, kind of going through Pisces energy. But yeah, and it's hopefully that doesn't confuse you, but I'm just saying that it's kind of like she had no issues crossing over. It's basically what I'm trying to say, and she's at peace. So let's see if we can get anything else come through for her. Feeling like there's another message wants to come through from her to you. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, she's relaying that there's somebody that's going to be coming into your life very soon. A soulmate. I'm getting it's more of a romantic vibe, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be a platonic relationship, like a friend, a potential friend. But I'm getting more of the romantic vibe. If you're single, she's like, oh, there's somebody coming in very fast. Yeah, it'll hit you when you don't even like when you least expect it. Yeah, I'm hearing it may even be your twin flame. So I don't know if you know about twin flames. But if you don't, might not want to research them. I also have some videos that I made on twin flames if you want to check those. But happily married, okay. I don't know. I mean, it could just be a friendship then, but I was getting twin flame vibes, so I'm definitely not like trying to be a homewrecker, or I recommend you leaving. You have to use your intuition and stuff, and just take what I say with a grain of salt. Use your own intuition, but I don't. Maybe, possibly, you deserve something even better. I don't know. Only you can for sure. But what do you mean by a partner? Like a business partner, or? Mm. I mean, it could be kind of like a new phase for you and your spouse, but that's not what I was feeling. I was feeling like it's a completely different person coming in. But like I said, it could just be a platonic friendship. So it may not even be romantic. But I was getting like strong soulmate, romantic soulmate, or even twin flame vibe. So use your own discretion, trust your intuition. Um, so I hope that helps, and I hope they gave you some peace for your sister. And I really wish you well, and I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to bring some clarity and maybe just a little bit of peace for you. And I just hope that you can process and heal, and um, don't. I would just say, don't judge yourself. If process can just take. It's different for everybody. So even if, like, 6 months from now, a year from now, you feel like you processed a lot of the grief, if something else comes up, don't judge yourself. Just be very just give yourself love, because it can be a lifelong process times, for grieving. And obviously, I don't think you ever truly get over a death. You're always going to miss them, but you get to a place where you can be you've accepted it, and can heal enough to move forward. But yeah. Hi, Briera. What is your question, Briera? Like 6, Rish's current feelings for me. I'm not sure what the like 6 part is, but you want to know what Rish's current feelings are for you, right? Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. But like, just give me 1 second. I'll check my battery real quick because my phone is. Got time for a couple more. All right. So, what are Rish's current feelings? Let's go into the Psychic Tarot. All right. I'm calling in Prayera's guides and Rish's guides, and that the messages that are for the highest good, that they be brought through me and with clarity. All right. What are feelings toward Priera? Okay. You got disruption and light. So in Church Tarot, that's the tower, and I believe that's the star. I don't think it's the sun. Pretty sure it's the star, but yeah, I feel like you kind of came in like a yeah, I'll have to double check. But anyway, it feels like you came in like a wrecking ball into this person's life and it was like a tower for them, but in a good way. You've really shaken them to their core. And again, it's not in a bad way. They really like you. It's just that they've never met anybody like you before. I feel like with this light card, it's like you see right through them to their core. And again, they've never had somebody that's been able to do that. And so they can't hide anything from you. They can't hide emotions. They can't hide, like their tensions really from you. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting with those cards. And you just bring a lot of positivity into their life that they love. See if we can get anything else. Yeah, I'm going to go into tarot because I feel like you're shining light on their shadow, and that's what kind of shakes them up and kind of scares them a little bit. You're mirroring back their shadow. Be such a positive self. Oh, that's great. But again, maybe there's something you that he isn't as secure, or he doesn't have it as integrated within himself. I'm mirroring back to him, and that's what we're going to find out with this. This is the Book of Shadows Tarot. One card, please, Spirit. Whoa, a lot of cards want to come out. Looks like we have a troll in live. It's okay. They're just gonna help with algorithm. Interesting. So we have 3 cards here. We have Book of Shadows, Elemental Water, and Crone of Air. Yeah, I just feel like the Book of Shadows and the Crone of Air, I just feel like that's like wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom that you're bringing into this dynamic, and the wisdom is that you're mirroring back the emotions that he's not feeling within himself with that water element, like water elementals. Hang on one second. I'm going to see if I can block them. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, yes, that's you're mirroring back. You're mirroring back a lot of the emotions that they have buried deep that this person doesn't really want to address, even if they, on the outside, they appear very joyful and happy. And Yeah, I just feel like I have a lot of ancient, not only ancient wisdom, but just ancient knowledge and experience even coming over from your past lives as it pertains with the divine feminine. Like you're very comfortable in the divine feminine. And maybe, you know, everybody, we come in with different levels of divine feminine and divine masculine. Um, we all have the same amount of planets that are masculine and feminine, but the signs that they're in kind of determine the amounts of masculine or feminine energy we have while in the human form. So maybe that's kind of like one of his major lessons in this incarnation is integrating the divine feminine. That's what I'm getting with this. And so you're willing to integrate that for him. So I hope that helps. Clarity. Um, as in like a romantic way. I wasn't necessarily getting that cards. Yeah, let's just do one clarity question on that. Let's do the food fortune. Is this person going to express any kind of love or affection towards Priora in the near future? Yeah, I just feel like he's kind of in all of you right now. Like, I feel like maybe he has to like work up the courage to be able to do that. That's kind of what I'm feeling from his vibe. Yeah, the steeped one. So we got the tea. So I'm hearing patience, like how you have to wait for your tea to steep. You need to have some patience with him and let him get adjusted to your energy because again, it's like it's shaking him to his core, and I'm just hearing it's going to be worth it. Let him build up the courage to show how he really feels, and just allow him to, yeah, like the divine feminine does, allow that space for him to be able to do that and patient with him. That's what I'm getting. Allow space. And then just like also I kind of got the vision or the vision of like a tea kettle. You've set your tea kettle on the water to boil, and it just seems like it's taking forever. That whole like saying like don't watch the pot to boil. I'm saying it wrong, but I'll watch boils. There we go. So it's kind of like get your on the stove, walk away, give it time, and then before you know it, you're going to hear that whistle go off, and then bam, he's going to tell you how he's. I feel like in his own time and divine timing. All right, so I hope that helps. I wish you guys the best. I have time for one more reading. My phone's about to die, so if there's anybody else here, I have time for one more question. Okay, great prayer. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. And excuse me, maybe he's there could be somebody else out there, that's even better, a better fit for you. But you'll know. Let's trust your intuition. All right, does anybody else have a question? I have time for one more question. Almost at an hour. Wow. On you, prayer. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on integrating your shadow. I'm a astrologer too, if you didn't know. So from the astrology side of things, up your Chiron, your Black Moon Lilith, and your Pluto. Those are all the shadow placements. Because maybe he might be reflecting something back to you that you need to work on as well. So, take time to research those, and then, like I said, just focus on what makes you happy. Find a job that you love, a career that you love, or just hobbies. And when he's ready, and like I said, if it's not him, be somebody else that's even better. It'll be divine timing when love shows up. I know it's hard, especially when you want that relationship and you want the everything that comes with it. But the key is to really focus on yourself and to love yourself first, and then that person will show up. Okay. Good night. Pray you are. Yeah, I know it's not always what we want to hear, but it's the tough love from spirit. Good night. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this live up. Thank you for everybody that showed up, and be a lookout. If anybody's going to still be watching, be a lookout for future videos about Juno, doing my Juno and Your Ideal Partner series. So, if you know what your Juno is, you can always check that out um, when I, put the videos out. I'm gonna try to be very consistent with this series, but I pretty much operate, in divine timing. So it's got to feel in alignment from the bottom line. So, but yeah, my goal is to put out a few of the videos for the new series each week. So, all right. Good night, and I will see you in the next video. We're live.